perfect amount of chocolate chips. Ali style.
And so you can eat them like that.
Ooh, the chocolate chips are melting on them.
In today's episode of the Anabolic Kitchen, we're making chocolate. In today's episode of the Anabolic Chicken, we are making
Babe.
chocolate stuffed rice.
Anabolic chicken.
Chocolate stuffed. Wasn't that a cartoon?
It's an anabolic chicken.
Anabolic chicken. Wasn't
today.
that a cartoon? No, it was Robot Chicken.
I have no idea.
There was a cartoon. Coach Greg, and I'm here with
Ali Smith. We're making chocolate stuffed rice cakes.
chocolate stuffed rice cakes. We have 8 rice cakes, and we're gonna make a sandwich out of it with egg whites and make it. It's kind of like a French toast sandwich with chocolatey goodness in the center. It's 4 of them. The total calories is only 500, and how much protein? A lot, I'm sure. 47 whooping grams of protein for only 500 calories. So you can eat all 4 of these. You can eat them on the go. You can eat them with syrup at the end. Very easy to make, and so let's get started. Let's get this party started.
Gertie is excited.
All right, so I'm making the rice cakey dip part first. So I'm gonna put in the egg whites and the half teaspoon of vanilla extract and the cinnamon. I'm putting it in a bowl. We're gonna show the recipe on the thing, like it'll be all there. You'll all see this stuff. So that's my part. That was hard.
Okay, I am making the filling. So I've got how much protein powder?
1 scoop of chocolate protein donut whey casein blend.
It's our favorite right now.
She's gonna put 2 tablespoons of egg whites and 3 tablespoons of syrup, the Miss Buttersworth, into the bowl with the 1 scoop of protein, and you mix it together. That's the filling. Very easy to do. It's not gonna make a lot of mess. And obviously, we're prepping this in advance. If you were making it at home, you would only use 1 bowl. You wouldn't dirty about 20 bowls. It looks like there's a bunch of mess. Use the same bowl and just keep adding stuff to it. Everyone says I'm taking in too much sweetener, aspartame and stuff. How much sweetener, aspartame have you seen here?
None. That's impressive.
You're allowed to have some, but you don't need to. But see, we're using Mrs. Butterworth syrup, and we're putting it in this protein powder, which tastes really sweet and delicious, mixing it in there, and so you don't really need any sweetener, but you can add some, of course, if you want to. It's not gonna ruin your gut. The gut microbiome is gonna be fine, so add sweetener if you want.
Okay, this one's done.
You're already done, and mine is done. And so the next step is we have to dip these rice cakes to get them to absorb the egg whites. And what we're doing is 5 seconds on each side. So it doesn't have to be exactly 5, but roughly, that's probably 5. And then you can mix it around. You can do this little dance around-y thing here. You can put all 4 at the same time if you want.
No, it's not big enough.
Did I get enough in there?
Yep.
Okay, so we're doing that, then we're putting it in here. You want to do the next one?
Yep, you do this. I'm going to put...
Okay, I'll keep going with this, and she's going to show you how to put the filling in.
I'm going to put 1/4.
1/4 on each rice cake. We're making 4 sandwiches.
You are interrupty today.
I am.
Can't get a word in.
That's how they work. See, it's not that hard.
It's not that difficult at all.
And so at the end, it's like the bowl's empty. You gotta like swish it around, swivel it around. So you use up all this anabolic egg white goodness. You don't want to waste any of this protein. Did we remember to turn the oven on?
Yes.
Perfect. You turn on medium heat and you spray pan for about 1 second.
But instead of turning the oven on, you turn the stove on.
What can I say? That was only 0.8 seconds,
okay.
But it'll be fine.
You put them on?
And you're thinking, yeah, but it's not sealed. It doesn't look sealed. Look, it's not together. You're thinking, what's up?
It's fine.
But once it cooks, it's going to absorb all together and it's going to look like one undistinguishable rice cake. Cook for approximately 3 to 4 minutes on one side, flip it over, and about 2 to 3 minutes more. It takes longer to cook the first side than the second half, and cook until golden brown or until you want it.
So these have been in here for about 3 to 4 minutes, and they are ready to flip. So let's see. Perfect. Babe, could you use chocolate chip rice cakes instead of plain?
Yes, you could. That's a great question.
Those are my favorite.
It would taste a bit more chocolatey and add about 20 calories per rice cake. So if you're able to fit in and spare the extra 80 calories from the 4 rice cakes, or actually, it'd be 20 calories times 8.
Oh.
So if you're able to spare the 160 extra calories and all the added sugar, then sure. Then might as well buy Allie's newest cookbook, the Anabolic
Bulking Diet.
Cookbook.
That's what everybody really wants.
You take all these delicious low-calorie recipes and you fatten them up. Throw a bunch of oil in it, add more peanut butter,
No.
and you can gain weight.
Just more chocolate.
And wine.
And wine. Always wine.
And lots of chocolate. Time's up. It's all ready.
Whoop. Make sure you turn off your element. Here we go. Woo. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Done. They look delicious.
You can either let these cool down, take it with you, eat it like a sandwich, like with your hands, or you can eat with a fork, cut it up, and put on the syrup.
Put on the chocolate chips.
And chocolate chips, if you can spare the extra calories. You didn't use the chocolate rice cakes. And these ones are what kind? These people like knowing what we're using here.
Krista
chocolate chips, they're low sugar, high fiber, 5 grams of protein, 50 calories, okay?
Yeah.
5 grams of fiber, 50 calories. There's only 1 gram of protein. You're not getting protein from this, but there is a lot of fiber and they have lowered the sugar content.
How many are you allowed to have?
You might have enough.
You want me to do yours?
No, I think I'll just steal it from you. Now, when I ate the regular version of this and I started eating them, I couldn't put the fork down. I couldn't stop. But with these, I have a little bit more willpower.
This is a perfect amount of chocolate chips. Allie style.
And so you can eat them like that.
Ooh, the chocolate chips are melting on them.
You know what's funny? Even with all those chocolate chips, it's probably still lower in calories than the kind you would get at the freaking like restaurants with the Nutella spreads and stuff. As I'm drinking my diet Pepsi caffeine free. Is it good? Imagine it not being good with all this. Alexa, you can't eat all this chocolate.
No.
It'll probably be bad for you. Let's see.
Can't sample this. Can't even taste the rice cake. It tastes like chocolate.
That's the most powdered chocolate I've ever had in my life, I think. I mean, for me, that's too much chocolate.
It's perfect.
I feel like I ate a chocolate bar, but like I want a different kind of chocolate bar.
It's delicious.
It's a lot of chocolate. You can find this recipe in the Meatless Cookbook. It's a cookbook designed for people who are vegans or vegetarians. There's no meat in it. There's no fish and stuff like that. And so please check that out if you're interested. Ending it here. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette IBU Pro. Check out one of the bloops. Right out the top one or the bottom one?
Bottom.
Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to help the algo. Follow me on Bilibili if you're in China. Follow me there. They're not going to block me there. They like me there.
And on that note,
we are out.